3 or something like that. I've reworked it a bit and, added a couple other things that I've learned since. But this might sound a little bit judgmental, but then again, maybe not, because I think we all feel the same way. If you are a person who professes to be either a Christian or nonetheless, if you're someone who professes to believe in God and follow God's word and his teachings, I definitely do hold you to a higher standard. And when I was in gospel radio, I learned that sadly, that is not true. And, they always talk about the difference between secular music and Christian or gospel music. And, I absolutely understand. I get it. You should hold those. Yes, you should hold those to a higher standard because they claim to be, I'm following this path. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And unfortunately, as we go about this life, go about this journey we call life, we find that unfortunately it is sadly not true. There have been some things over the past few weeks. You might have heard Sam C discuss some things, and there was something in particular that kind of inspired this particular talk, but one thing in particular that did. And unfortunately, of course, obviously we're not going to mention any names, but it's just very, very sad and kind of disheartening to know that sadly, people are people and they are who they are. And that saying that goes, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. It's very, very true. But in all of that, in saying all of that, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged about the things that you find out about certain people, especially if they profess to hold on and press on with God's word. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Don't let that phase you. Because the thing about it is that they think that they might fool other people. And maybe they do. Maybe they do. I'm not saying that they don't. But the one person they cannot fool is God. Sorry. So if you have a business that might, you're running on that premise that, we're holding to the standard of God and we're holding on to this, we're holding on to that. No, sadly, you're not by your actions, but you might have fooled some people. You're not going to fool all the people, and you're certainly not going to fool God. But that's all right. Those of us who do, and I know a lot of us do, hold people in high standards, and then they show you who they are. They really do. And then, sadly, of course, you are disappointed because you held them at such great heights. But, you'll be disappointed for a little while. But now you know. And the good thing is that they showed you who they were, and you can be done. That is actually, it's sad, but it's actually kind of a good thing because it moves people like that out of your life. years ago, and one of the reasons, in fact, as I think about it, well, I think I might have actually put that in here. Um, there is a very famous gospel star is who was pretty much on the rise back, back when I wrote this. They were on the rise. They were doing very well, selling out all kinds of records. They came here to Pennsylvania, and then one of my coworkers, we worked at a local radio station, right, local, and this person, well, my coworker went to this person and said, "I'm so excited to meet you. I would love it if you were to sit down with me on an interview for my radio show. That would be amazing." And this person actually told her, "I'm sorry, I don't talk to locals. I don't talk to local radio stations. I just don't do it." And they walked away. Now, they weren't talking to me, but I was there and I saw it. And I must say that right then and there, that just it just made me so sad, and I was so disappointed. And this particular person's music was amazing, but now, after seeing that, and what's a shame is that I guess people just don't understand that the people you meet on your way up, you'll meet on your way down. And after that, I was just so disgusted. And I refused and still refuse to play this person's music because that's just not what you do. And my coworker, she too was just so sad. She was really, kind of like, wow, face crack. I can't believe that happened. But, she pressed on, I pressed on, and I have no longer played that person's music. Now, of course, obviously, I'm sure you're probably wondering, wow, who is that? But I will not put that person's name out there because I certainly don't want to, number one, slander their name, even though it's not slander because it is true that they said it. But also, I'm not like that, and I certainly don't want to make anyone biased against this now iconic gospel star. So I will certainly leave that to myself. But in saying all of that, just be encouraged. Just stay positive. You will run into the right people. God will put the right people into your path, and your path will be clear. It will be made straight. It will be just fantastic. Don't let those little things discourage you, because sometimes God throws a little curveball in there for you, just to keep you on your toes and to keep you real and to keep you humble. So that is what we're going to take out of it. I hope that you have an amazing day. Yesterday was my parents' anniversary, so happy anniversary to my mom and dad, Robert and Dorothy Norman. Also, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Vibrant Souls. So please, please, please check them out. Sea moss, pressed juices, the best. Rio is the best. So please make sure you contact her. VYBRANTSOULS on Instagram, and you could DM her there as well. She does have a list, a menu of the sea moss gels that she has. So look that up also on Instagram, and then you can DM her, you can email her as well, and you are good to go. So thank you so much for joining me. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's mystery, today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I wonder, I don't know, I may or may not come. Well, no, I will come next week for the 4th of July. Have a great, great day, and I will see you again really, really soon. Bye.